Hello and welcome, ASCP Spring Skincare Summit, supporting skin microbiome with SkinScript. We are so happy that you're here.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. I am Michael Shuey. I'm the Director of Education here at SkinScript, and sitting with me today is...
I am Tina Buckley. I'm the lead educator for SkinScript Skincare, and yes, we get to talk about skincare again.
I have a really important question before we get going, Tina. How's your microbiome today?
My microbiome?
Yeah, how is it?
On the face it's good, on the neck it's poor.
Oh, okay.
The neck, I'm struggling with my neck right now.
We'll ask everybody out there, put in your in the chat, how do you think your microbiome is right now?
How's your microbiome today?
We're going to teach you a lot about that. So let's jump in.
Yay. All right. Your microbiome matters. So what is your microbiome? I mean, you have a microbiome from head to toe. You have, over 1,000 species of microorganisms living on the skin.
That's so cool.
Super scary.
It's so cool to think what's actually living on our skin.
Oh, for sure. And for the most part, we're talking about those found in the epidermis and hair follicles. So your microbiome are communities of microorganisms on the skin that are beneficial to the health of the skin, and mostly it's bacteria. So these beneficial bacteria prevent harmful bacteria from accumulating, also helping to reduce pollution and toxins within the skin. And what's also awesome is your acid mantle is created by these beneficial bacteria. These bacteria release some free fatty acids, which create the pH level of 4.5 to 5.5 of the acid mantle. And it's also kind of crazy too, is these bacteria use our sebum as their primary energy source and for nutrients. So having good quality sebum also matters. This is a protective biological barrier that's important for healthy functioning skin. So your microbiome is a little microenvironment that is really, really important for the health and defense of the skin and of the body. The acid mantle, which is critical, defends the skin and body from pathogens, antigens, and moisture loss. And any kind of skin concerns can stem from or increase impaired barrier, such as acne, rosacea, and hypersensitivity. So good bacteria can prevent bad bacteria from taking over. They can do this by activating the skin's immune system. They can compete with bad bacteria through nutritional support, which is kind of cool. I just picture like some UFC fighters in there.
Yeah, I picture just like you've got this little war zone going on there.
Oh, for sure.
Like you have communities down there like fighting, the good bacteria and the bad bacteria.
For sure. And they also can do some chemical warfare too. So good bacteria, beneficial bacteria can release chemicals against the bad bacteria as well. So, we got the little fights going on. Mostly we're concerned with the P. acne bacteria or the C. acne bacteria, which is the Cutibacterium, which I think is hilarious that it's called Cutibacterium. And then a nice visual representation of a healthy skin barrier versus damaged or compromised.
Love this slide.
So you have, they look like little mites, which can be your pathogens, and perhaps that little kind of molecule structure can be some antigens or alert anything that's going to cause allergies. So if you see a healthy skin barrier, it's going to be deflecting any kind of antigen, pathogen, situations. It's also going to notice if you see it's going to help reduce transepidermal water loss and keep water within the active lower layers of the epidermis. So you can see it almost looks really structured. It looks strong. It has some strength to it. Everything's uniform. Everything's in line. Really good, healthy skin barrier is not only going to help the outside of the skin and the epidermis in general, but if you have a healthy epidermis, it's really going to help protect the body as well. Then you have the damaged side. So you can see this can be caused by, and we'll go through this too, but damaged skin barrier, you're going to have lots of transepidermal water loss. The bilayers are going to be disorganized. Chances of pathogenic or antigenic situations can come into the skin, causing irritation, redness, flaking. You can see the structures of the cells are also going to be off as well. So healthy skin barrier is going to be really important for healthy functioning skin in general. Good stuff. Plus, it's so cute.
So how do we as estheticians help our clients with their microbiome? we kind of just do what we normally do as estheticians here. And it's really by supporting them with, healthy habits, healthy skincare practices, and giving them a good regimen that's going to help promote that healthy microbiome. So, I always say as estheticians, we have to be educators and we have to teach people how to properly take care of their skin.
Oh, for sure.
Have you ever had that, mom bring in her preteen and say, oh, he's breaking out and, you got to take care of his skin. And then you find out, well, does he wash his face?
Yeah.
Does he do anything? And you find out, no, there's not even proper hygiene going on there. So I think that's the first thing with any of our clients is what is your hygiene like? What's your skincare like? Because if you don't have that, we're not going to have a healthy functioning barrier or acid mantle. So
don't poke the barrier.
And then, we've got to also check with our clients. What are they doing to their skin now? Mm-hmm. What's happening to it? We need to keep that acid mantle intact. And are they using something that's too alkaline, like bar soap? I always joke because before I got into aesthetics growing up, I had horrible skin and I used bar soap. I didn't moisturize, I didn't know what to do with my skin. And so I was, stripping that acid mantle, compromising it. And no wonder I had really bad acne going on. And with your clients, you get that first client in, do a really thorough analysis, an intake with them, find out what they are doing. This is going to give you a lot of the pieces of the puzzle to find out, the information that you need to know to help them.
Absolutely.
Skin analysis is crucial every time to see. It's that snapshot of what is going on in their skin in that moment. Mm-hmm. And we also want to teach our clients, we want to take more of a progressive instead of aggressive approach here, because if there's already barrier issues and we hit the skin too hard and we're overstripping it, maybe with, some too many acids or something, that's going to cause more issues. So we're going to talk today about different ingredients that can really help rebuild and repair the microflora of the skin. And, we're going to jump right into it.
Jump right in. So these are things that you can look at in your skincare products and in our skincare products that are going to help support microbiome and that environment. Humectants is huge. These are awesome. I would hope that most of these are familiar to you. In skincare. So we have hyaluronic acid, and then we have some hyaluronic acid derivatives, sodium PCA, sodium hyaluronate. We have glycerin, honey, aloe vera. These are all very common humectants found in skincare. And what humectants do is they attract and retain moisture from the environment. So these are water absorbing substances, and these are considered hydrophilic. So these are very water loving ingredients. And, hyaluronic acid is kind of awesome because it's not an exfoliating acid. This is a hydrating component, and it's one of the chief components in the extracellular matrix. It's also considered a glycosaminoglycan or a GAG. It's kind of funny, some research like in the 1970s, this was called the goo molecule. And really critical for wound repair. So hyaluronic acid is naturally found within the body. Especially like in our joints, within the dermis. So hyaluronic acid in skincare is really going to help pull water in the skin. All of these are going to help pull water in the skin. The Aegis serum that we have, their cucumber toner and citrus C nourishing cream and vitamin C green tea serum are going to have hyaluronic acid, sodium PCA or sodium hyaluronate for some water binding support. Glycerin's also in the cucumber toner, which is awesome. Honey is just a very special ingredient. This is in our golden honey nourishing mask to work as a powerful humectant and healer. And then aloe vera, which is really awesome, very well known to be excellent for repair and for rehydration. We have some aloe vera in our light aloe moisturizer, our ageless skin moisturizer, and cactian and acai berry moisturizer. So these humectants are going to be amazing. And also what's kind of fun is in our new honey brightening cleanser, we have something called the Black Biome, which has got some honey in there as well. And this is also going to be a lovely microbiome supportive ingredient and humectant. So lots and lots of hydration with these particular ingredients. So these type of ingredients help attract and bind water within the skin. So look out for these when referring to products to help with your microbiome health.
Then we have our ceramides. Ceramides are really a key component of working with our stratum corneum. With lipids, cholesterols, free fatty acids, this is really going to create that epidermal bilayer. It's going to help prevent transepidermal water loss. So we were just talking about the humectants. We need to make sure we keep that moisture in the skin.
Absolutely.
And, if we're lacking ceramides in the skin, we might see the skin, as we saw in that diagram, being dry, dehydrated, flaky, sensitive, and ultimately, that compromised barrier. And so the ceramides are going to help keep that intact. And we have the phospholipids, sphingolipids, and different types of ceramides. And you're going to see, like in our cucumber toner and our ageless hydration serum, you're going to see those phospholipids and the sphingolipids, which we absolutely love. Along with the acai berry moisturizer and peptide moisturizer, phenomenal to just kind of lock in that hydration there. You have plant oils too, which are in ceramides with like rosehip oil, shea butter. Both of those are actually in our hydrating moisturizer, which is absolutely fabulous, especially for that drier skin. Jojoba oil and grapeseed too.
Jojoba has the highest in ceramides.
Is it pronounced jojoba or jojoba?
Jojoba. Whatever feels good out there, right? How do you pronounce it? Put it in the chat.
But these types of ingredients are, the lipids and the oils. They're going to help lock that moisture in because we want to make sure we're not losing that moisture, preventing that transepidermal water loss, and that's going to strengthen that barrier. And the more healthy the barrier is, the better the microbiome is going to be.
Yeah, ceramides are awesome. They're about 30 to 40%, make up about 30 to 40% of the epidermis. So get those ceramides. Then, we couldn't be talking about microbiome if we weren't talking about probiotics or even prebiotics. So probiotics have the intention to maintain or improve good bacteria. We talked about the beneficial bacteria and the benefits of beneficial bacteria. These are going to reduce the impact of irritation and just some microbiome management, essentially. So these fructooligosaccharides, these are well-known prebiotics that have the capacity to nourish those beneficial bacteria. So in our glycolic peel, we have some fructooligosaccharides. In our cucumber toner, in our Ageless Skin Hydrating Serum. So the fructooligosaccharides are the prebiotics, so nourishment for the probiotics of the skin. Also, we have some biofens or lactobacillus ferment. This probably sounds familiar, lactobacillus. This has a really soothing effect and strengthens the skin's defense. And then, of course, yogurt extract. Gosh, we have a ton of yogurt extract utilized within our products, such as our goji berry yogurt mask. Give me a hand emoji if you love that mask as much as we do. The strawberry spearmint mask, which is just another dream. And our coconut papaya enzyme. We also have a new mask that's going to be coming soon. This is a coconut restorative mask that also contains some yogurt extract and some fructooligosaccharides, so look out for that.
Delicious.
It's so good. So these type of ingredients help to encourage good bacteria influence within the skin to help support the barrier and skin immunity. So probiotics right now are having a moment, and always look out for these types of ingredients as well to help support the skin.
And we've got our antioxidants. Hopefully everybody out there is familiar with antioxidants, and they really help to fight that free radical damage and fight oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is the loss of water and oil-soluble antioxidants within the cell environment, in the membrane. And this can be brought on by different types of environmental stress. Things like all the fun stuff, right? Smoking, drinking, lack of sleep, poor nutrition, the sun. So the antioxidants are really going to help support fighting inflammation, free radical damage, and our line is packed full of antioxidants.
Yes,
packed full. A lot of people ask us, well, which is the best anti-aging product you have? They all are, because they're all packed full of antioxidants. We have green tea, or EGCG, actually, and this is a powerful antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and the EGCG, which is a component of the green tea, is actually antibacterial. So it actually can go and help fight bacteria. So when we think about that bad bacteria on the skin, this can go and help support the good colonies. It's like fighting for the good colonies of the bacteria.
Right? There. Yeah, EGCG. There's like I don't know, what are some hardcore, like, I don't know. I'm going into like Lord of the Rings situation. I'm just getting a visual of the elves. The elves are coming in.
They're just running in. Yay, kill. We have fruit extracts and purees. We love our enzymes, and shout out there, give a hand emoji if you love our enzymes too. You know, those are packed full of antioxidants there. And so those enzymes are going to be powerful antioxidants. You've got all your vitamins. You know, we want to feed our skin those nutrients. The A vitamins, of course, are going to be our retinoids. We have different B vitamins like B3, which is a niacinamide, which is a powerful antioxidant, also helps to promote ceramide production. You've got B5, which is panthenol.
Delicious.
Which is great for the skin. And, you know, of course, C, we all hopefully know we have different types of C. We have oil and water-soluble types of vitamin C. And like in our line, we have 2 C serums that are amazing. We have our Citrus C Nourishing Cream, which is more of an oil-based. And then our vitamin C green tea serum, which is a 15% vitamin C with water soluble and a little oil soluble in there. You've got your vitamin E's, your tocopherols here, which are oil soluble. And, you know, you're going to see things like high in vitamin E, raspberry seed oil, cucumber seed oil. Those are really high in those vitamin E's. Alpha lipoic acid and CoQ10 or ubiquinone is another name for that. These are going to, alpha lipoic acid is going to be oil and water soluble. And then the CoQ10 or the ubiquinone is going to be fat soluble. And these are powerful antioxidants. And we always like to say they're really great in combination together. You're going to see those in together in our ageless moisturizer, our peptide moisturizer. But our citrus green tea cleanser, you're going to see that EGCG and that green tea in there, which is phenomenal. So all of our whole line is just packed full of these yummy antioxidants to help support that microbiome.
Yeah. Just think, when you think antioxidants, think potent energy productivity. And then we have a little series here, a series of 6. So this is the microbiome support series for all skin types. And yes, we're just going to be masking. So there are instances where your client comes in for a facial, but they're incredibly compromised. That doesn't mean that they can't receive treatment. It's just we're going to start to navigate around the treatments. So week 1 through week 6, you have your choices of the goji berry yogurt mask or the strawberry spearmint, because there's going to be healing. The goji berry yogurt mask is great for all skin types. The strawberry spearmint might be for your more combination oily skin types, but these are rich in yogurt extract, humectants, antioxidants, probiotics. So it's really important that you can nourish the skin back to health before doing any more corrective types of treatments. So think of this as a replenishment. If the client is still sensitive and compromised, continue only masking for treatments 5 and 6. You do have some options here of the coconut papaya enzyme buffered with the goji berry yogurt mask. So you do get a little gentle exfoliation with that. But if they are still very compromised and sensitive, just continue masking. These can be 30-minute services. These can be 60-minute services. You can double mask your clients. So you can do goji berry yogurt mask and the spearmint, which would be great. So you just want to make sure you avoid any type of physical exfoliation, microdermabrasion, dermaplane, scrubs to support the microbiome in this microbiome support series. So you can manifest a healthy microbiome with Skin Script. So if you have questions about which products would be best, please reach out to us and give us a call.
Sure, army right there, all lined up, ready to go.
I know, look at them. Charge! They're so pretty. They're so pretty.
And then finally, if you do not currently have an account with us, you can sign up an account for free with us. We have no minimums, and we have a lot of great resources online, our learning center. So you can go ahead and download that. And we hope you have enjoyed this. I know we're running out of time here, but
that's okay. It was only supposed to be a short time. Makes it a little bit more digestible.
But thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope to see you in some of our future trainings.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.